Hey, Mike. People people forget about the raid in Mississippi. How mothers and fathers were separated from their children. I was watching Auntie. I said in his chat and he talked about it. You remember? I think a lot of people remember. They do. They did. Raid Koch Foods, Koch Brothers plant in Canton, Mississippi. What is it called? Pico. Yeah, Pico Foods poultry processing plant in Canton, Mississippi on August 9th, 2019. As a truck enters another leaves. The plant was almost among those targeted in immigration raids in Mississippi on August 7th, 2019. This comes from the Cleveland Ledger in Jackson, Mississippi. Then workers exit Cox Foods in processing plant in Morton, Mississippi as business continues. So they got one in Morton, Mississippi and Kent. But they only did a raid in Kent, Mississippi. And children were left without their parents, women and men. They had over 680 people arrested Wednesday. Hey, for soldier. Over 680 people got arrested. And Wednesday had been released from custody. Immigrants, Mexicans, Guatemalans, but they all was over here. They all over here. I haven't seen that many where I stay yet, but Canton got a lot of Mexicans and Guatemalans stay over there. But let's see, Pearl got a lot of them. Jackson, I don't know about Jackson. I think they go out where it's less crime, and I think they in Pearl. Do I feel bad for them? I feel bad for the children that's left here by themselves or with relatives. I feel bad for the children because they don't have their mom or dad here anymore. They came out here to have a better life, but they got deported. They said 300 had been arrested. 300 of the 680 people arrested Wednesday has been released from custody. They got businesses. These people got some Mexican got businesses in Canton, Mississippi, and they lost a lot of uh, workers and they lost a lot of customers. It came from the Clarion Ledger. Oh well, we have to have laws in our nation. We just don't. We just we just do. We can't be letting anyone in the country. I understand that, but yesterday they was on Leo's channel, and they were saying that immigrant women cannot be deported because of the children. They had children here, but in Mississippi, in Canton, in 2019, they arrested women and men, and kids were left here with the relatives, no parents, just relatives. So it happened, and every state is different. Every state is different. Like I said yesterday, every state is different. Baltimore is different from Mississippi. I think y'all went out of business, didn't it? Oh, they got raided too. The one in Morton got raided in Morton, Mississippi. Um, Black people have so many issues in our community. So many. I'll be happy when we start helping ourselves sometimes. That's true. But I don't think it'll ever happen because they're so jealous heart of black people of their own race. One of them, 5-year-old, they are committing more crime than the criminals we already have. Well, in Mississippi, the black folks commit more crimes. They killing each other, robbing, carj- carjacking, stealing, going in cars when people in the house sleep. They breaking in cars. They doing all kinds of crap. This in Mississippi. What had happened at Foot Soldier? Touched a 5-year-old. They are committing more crime than the criminals we already have. We don't need no extras. No, we don't. I was just going over the they rated 7. I didn't know they rated 7 poultry plants. Okay. People wondering why Kamala didn't win. Hell, they should have. They should have been advising Biden and Kamala. It wasn't smart to let all them damn people in if they wanted Kamala to damn win. They aided in her loss. Yeah, the electoral votes put Trump over the top. He got 277, and she got 224. Damn. Somebody predicted that he was going to win anyway. They predicted he was going to win. But they saying he won't be here. He won't be in office long. Yes, she did. It wasn't even our votes that put her over the top. Most people voted for Trump, motherfuckers. She didn't even them votes. Our votes don't count. Our votes don't count. I think our votes don't count. She's an immigrant. Those are her people. She's not black. Not that it should matter. She comes from Indiana. Hey, sisterhood, how you doing? And people looking. I mean, people talking about we gonna be slaves. Sounds dumb as fuck. Why the fuck we wasn't slaves when he got elected the first time? Man, we ain't finna be no damn slaves. That's slave stuff. They ignorant. They are ignorant. India. Okay. They ignorant. They say the stupid shit. Some people vote every 4 years. So sad. Uh-huh. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they really do. Some people don't even vote. So they shouldn't have a say in nothing. They shouldn't talk about shit. I know I heard Teresa said she didn't vote. And I know Pizarro said she don't vote. So you retired from politics. I'm looking at the it might comment. We gonna be slaves. What the hell? How the hell we gonna be slaves? Slave days is over with, unless it's some countries that have. We're not slaves anyway. We came. We already was here. We were already here. We're Black Americans. We had our own businesses. They put that underwater. They put that. Drop my link. Okay, hold on. It's dropped. And people vote. People who keep saying our ancestors died for us to vote. What the fuck? Man, I'm sick of this shit. We were killed for our right to vote, not for the right to vote Democrat.
Good morning,
Hey, Sheila.
Tracy. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning to everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat, so if you speaking to me while I'm on the piano, girl, why I just left YouTube camera? You know how I am when it comes to politics. I take politics and stuff seriously.
Yeah.
So, And do uppity come? Hey, so do uppity come on your channel?
No.
Hello.
Oh, cause I want her to know I ain't arguing. It's like I take when it comes to politics, I really take politics serious because
That's
politics
okay.
like was a job to me. Go to different meetings when it comes to our people, and they don't want to do nothing for blacks. There's just a lot that a lot of people. It sounds good, but they don't know it's a lot of work into politics. When you go to no
Yeah.
meetings, one meeting after another, being on different boards, fighting the police department, different laws and stuff. So one thing I found out about our people, and I'll be honest, they ain't they ain't fighting for nothing. They only vote every 4 years. Um, they're not concerned about what's going on in the little area. Long it don't bother them. And some people I get that because I was like that 20 years ago. Because by the time you take care of your household, your kids, cook for the house, you be tired and stuff. So you don't really have time to really go to the board education meetings like that faithfully, city council or the work sessions or different meetings and stuff. But when I found out our people ain't doing nothing. They do a lot of talk and no action.
That's it.
A lot of talk. So the end of the day is that lady being off a platform. What was her? She didn't have a platform. She was running. She didn't have a platform. Trump ain't have a platform.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't vote for neither one of them. I'm independent. And the party I vote for, Cornel West, he didn't even make it in. But where I'm at in West Virginia, our laws is different probably where your state or whatever. So our
Yeah.
people tell me what we gonna do for what you gonna do. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna tell me what I do because I've been fighting for 20 years. I fought. So our town and cities go open up jobs for black people so they can get state jobs, so they can get city jobs and stuff like that. I did the work. A lot of people talking a good talk. They can't even call their mayor and say, you know what? Now election over. Can you come on my panel? I had mayors, governors, everybody on my panel. I'm not talking with
Mm-hmm.
people just to be talking, just to sound good, whatever, on YouTube, but they ain't doing nothing in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. hmm I said it sound good. Our people talk a lot of game. That's why they don't take us seriously. Those immigrants now, they getting theirs.
They so do.
Mm-hmm.
The immigrants getting a job.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
black folks lazy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They
they
don't
getting it
want to
so
work.
good in New York, the Tracy. They getting it so good in New York. They open up state jobs for them, even if they're not legal, and they could work there for a year and they become legal citizens.
What?
Yeah, that's why I left New York. Yeah, I left. I said, wait a
Under
minute. Yeah,
under
New
what
York got a lot of stuff with
administration?
them. hmm
Under
hmm
what
Right.
administration?
Google, under state of New York.
What
It's our
So
administration?
state. Yeah, if you Google it, it would tell you because that's why I left New
no,
York.
I'm
'Cause
not.
New York, a lot of stuff. I was like, wait a minute. I'm fighting for, and y'all sit up here. My Congress said it nice of the way, Sheila. We worrying about the immigrants now. Yeah.
Mm.
And now I said, wait a minute. So you telling me I done put y'all off, but we don't this and that. So we fighting a fight that we not even gonna win. The good we could have did back in the 70s is gone. They don't, they don't do nothing when it come to blacks. And they can't write like that anyway.
That's
They
what
said
I'm
majority,
saying.
but yet we not in that. Unless you go to your
Mm,
local and stuff, yeah, you could fight and different stuff. Because
mm,
my daughter,
mm.
like she called me different stuff. My friend, she didn't get in her seat because it's really a battle for us. It's really a
Yeah.
battle. Yeah, you have to fight every day. Like yesterday, I had a guy, he had just got the position in his department, the head of his department. So he knocked on my door, let me know. And then I had a state trooper just moved my neighbor next door to me or whatever. So different stuff where I'm at, like we connected with each other. You know what I'm saying? Wherever
Okay.
I live at, I'm connected. I know who my city council, she lived right across the street from me. You know what I'm saying? So I know even I moved to West Virginia, I know who's who, the governor and stuff like that. Cause I go to meetings and stuff. But I'm telling you, blacks ain't doing nothing. And I hate to say that I love my people, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't going no meetings, they ain't doing nothing but talking junk on YouTube, fighting one another like crabs in a barrel.
Yeah, I don't think they understand
Yeah.
the policies for one, and it's not just about the presidency. You have your governors, you have your mayors, you have the federal government.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Obama when he was in office? He implemented the curriculum for your child at 5 to this day. That's still there in the federal government to learn about sex education.
And we had to fight it. I had to fight because I ran for board education. I had to
Right.
go against that, so they won't put that in the district school system where we was at. Yeah,
Exactly, but you know
yeah.
it's not just the president. You have the federal government, you have the board of
Mm-hmm.
education, you have your governors, you have your mayors, you have your
Mm-hmm.
city councilmen. Those are the ones who deal with shit in your fucking city. The
That's what I
problem
was
with the
telling
federal,
them. That's what I was telling
right?
them, foot soldier. I was telling them because when you go to where your okay, see where my daughter at, where her kind of stuff, what they worry about now, they worry about their taxes going up all the time. So by the time she worry about the taxes, by the time she with my grandson when they come to make sure the school district doing what they're supposed to do, because if she get him like he's not in no public school, but when he go to his when his private school, they still get funding from them. The grants, the budget, and stuff like that. So by the
Right.
time she get all that, she ain't got time to worry about the police department. Messing with the blackmails and stuff like that. You have to have a team for it. I've been there, done all that. Hijacked the city council
Yeah, but
meeting, took over. Yeah.
it's more
Hmm.
to it than just the presidency. Everybody's not getting it. You gotta,
That's
if
what
you're
I was
gonna
telling
go,
them.
you
Hmm.
have to pay
Hmm.
attention to whatever their
Hmm.
policies are for one.
Hmm.
And if he has control over the Senate and he say he want to do something about this curriculum, because
Hmm.
once the federal government put it out there, it's like
Hmm.
mandatory. You can't vote on it. So if he
Yeah.
take it away and give it to the state, then you have the opportunity to vote on what your child is being taught in school. They're trying to make
Hmm.
these kids at 11 being able to come and tell you that they are boys but they want to be a girl, right? This is this administration, and I don't care
Yeah.
if somebody hung up the phone
Hmm.
on me because I said if Obama put this in play and it's still in play, then it's the whole administration down from him, Biden, and her.
Yeah. And
Y'all
when you
not
gotta
paying
start with your
attention.
governor. You gotta start with the state of New York. This is what we
Right.
did. And Governor Cuomo told cause I was real active with him because he had a team. I was on team. He was like, they had to each city, each town had to fight for that. That's the
Yeah.
local law or whatever. So where we lived at, they didn't have that in our school district. They didn't have that in the school district, but in Manhattan and Queens and Brooklyn, they had it because one of my
Right.
friends, sister, well, her sister, she said, wait a minute. She said, do y'all know? Because she said, I got to ask you and Sheila, because y'all know. She said that they're doing this. I said, because y'all have to let them know in y'all meetings. If not, if you don't let them know in that board education meeting, they're going to pass it. See, if nobody there to stop that in the board education meeting and come against the agenda, it can't be passed. That's why you have people on those seats, because whichever law they try to pass, you got to make sure whoever you put in those seats is
Right.
going by your agenda too, because majority of them they have people to run, so they ain't doing nothing, but they need that number. So when they vote, whatever they vote, it go their way.
Exactly.
See, a
And
lot of
if
people
you're not
don't
paying
understand it. It's about
attention,
votes. It's
right?
about
It's
votes.
it's it's not a and it's not just the presidency you have to worry about.
Right.
But you got
Right.
you. So if
Hmm.
they want to take that away, more power to them. But I'm saying that administration, if he put this in, and he ain't even
Hmm.
the president anymore, so it's still there.
Yeah.
So you have
See, if
to go to your,
West Virginia, this said no, they're not. But New York is still active in New York. New York, some
right,
places in New York, in upstate New York, they're not having it because they already said, look, we not. And
exactly.
the governor said, yeah. And I asked them, I said, just like this. I said, so I'm gonna ask you, how many schools in a city district? And I said, I'm just gonna say Bronx. Okay, they have it.
Okay.
Is implemented in it but it depends on the town. It depends on the local person that in those seats, the board education seats, did they pass it? So I had to look. I said, wait a minute. So they pass in different areas. That's why I was telling Uppity. I was like, they pass, but New York, we ain't passed it because we fought against it where I was at, upstate New York. So it's just a lot that I didn't agree with New York, a lot of
Right,
stuff, and I left the party, and I said, I know, because when you really don't know, and you've been with that party since because my mother and my grandmother been a Democrat, whatever, and then when you really get into the politics, it's a
right.
nasty game. It's a nasty game. I'm telling you,
It's
it's a
a lot
nasty
to
game.
it.
Mhm.
It's not
Mhm.
as cut and dry as everybody think it is.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
don't just get elected and all of a sudden you
Mhm.
can do
Mhm.
X, Y, Z. You have to know who's in your community.
Yeah.
You have to know who
Mhm.
your constituents are. You have to know who your mayor is, who your governor is,
Yeah.
because they the ones that handle things in your community.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my friend, if y'all would like to come, she didn't get her seat. So a lot of people talk a lot of stuff, and she gonna see, because I have ran and I've been tell her to ran. So she ran there, but she didn't get a seat. She gonna explain, update the ins and outs about running and the laws and stuff, because her son now, he been a city council and he a police chief.
All right
So we
now.
got him in that seat. We got Robert in that seat 4 years ago. The mayor, I got that seat. He been there. Remember the one was on my panel for Soldier?
Yeah, a while ago. You got that set for today, right? Later on.
No,
That's,
no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait for her, because I'm gonna
okay.
wait. I'm gonna give her time to wait or whatever, because she had her knee, um and everything. So I'm gonna give her. I told her I'll give her a couple of weeks or whatever, and then we'll talk about it. Then I'm gonna get him back, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get my governor here in West Virginia to have a one-on-one with me too.
Oh, that'd be
Okay,
nice.
Yeah.
Tracy, I don't mean to bombard you with this mess, but everybody
No,
think
no,
it's
we were
just
just talking about that on YouTube, because I said, for Soldier, I'm passionate when it come to that. I be having my mayors, my senators, my board education on speed dial. So now I'm in West Virginia. I got her on speed dial in my district right there. She said, "That's me." I
right.
said,
I'm just
"Okay."
saying it's
Hmm.
not as cut and dry as everybody think it is. It's
It's
not.
not.
It's
It's
a
not.
lot
It's
you have to
not.
do.
Yeah.
But one thing you must do, if you
Hmm.
come as one person to these meetings, these
Hmm.
town hall meetings, they have town hall meetings for a reason. It's talking
Right.
about what's going on in your community
Hmm.
and what
Hmm.
Yeah.
changes need to be made. It's not just a
Hmm.
president. You know what I'm saying? Pay
Hmm.
attention to the policies while y'all worrying about Diddy and all this
Hmm.
other crap. They're making laws that's detrimental to our people.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was yours when you voted? What was where you live at? What was their concern? How when you flipped it to the back, when we got computers now. What was your concern in your area? Just that one of the laws didn't want to pass, or they did want to pass for soldier.
The school thing. I mean, they
Okay.
already in the county, the further out, they wanted the transgenders to come in and read to
Okay.
the kids, and they said no, and it didn't
Okay.
happen. You know
Okay.
why it didn't happen? Because more than one person showed up.
Right.
They
Okay.
made a whole community. If you don't
Okay.
say anything,
Mhm.
they just gonna go with it. They gonna. It's like you don't care because it's not
Mhm.
that cut and dry. You have to go to these
Mhm.
meetings. You have to know
Right.
who your city councilman is.
Mhm.
You have to know
Mhm.
who your mayor is and
Mhm.
what policies that they are implementing in your community. I feel like you have these little small things to help the
Mhm.
community, and
Mhm.
there's not enough money generated in it, But y'all can get
Okay.
on
Your
here and give
your
lots
budget.
of
Your
money.
budget. Mhm.
Yes, you
Mhm.
have to put some money into it. It doesn't just happen overnight. That's all I'm saying. We're not
So.
worried. We're not paying attention to what we need to pay
Mhm.
attention to.
So
But for
Tracy,
us,
what was your area? What was your concern in your area where you voted at?
Um, I really don't know, but I'm thinking it's a school.
Okay. Mine
Yeah.
was they didn't want it weed legalized here. Um and also they were trying to get rid of those smoke shops. because the vapor smoke shops and stuff. So this
Yeah,
what I'm saying. In West Virginia, ours is silly. You know what I'm saying? And then when
definitely.
we go to our city, when we go, I'm not in the city. When we go to our town, they don't want to build no more car wash. Stuff like that. And I was like, really? So they want to build another car wash. They were like, look, we already got four in addition. So little stuff where in the bigger cities is really, police brutality and stuff. I don't have all that here in West Virginia. They're worried
Well, I
about, we
forgot.
don't want to build another car wash.
Well, I forgot about this. It was an
Hmm.
issue with them building these what do you call it when you have an addiction?
Uh,
Rehabilitation
drug,
rehabs.
Met
drug rehab,
met 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 places, right? So
Oh,
there was an
methadone places.
issue.
Oh.
There was an
methadone.
issue of right.
Uh-huh.
It was an issue of where they wanted to
Oh,
build it, where they wanted to build it at, and
okay.
everybody got together and said no because the problem is when they go get their medicine, they don't know how to carry their ass home. They want to
Mm.
linger around. They want to piss all over the place. They
Okay.
want to fight, and people didn't want it in their neighborhoods. And guess what? It ain't
Mm.
happened. It only
Yeah,
happens in a certain part of a city. They put
Mm.
those places in because nobody does anything. The more people who
Mhm.
speak on it and up go against it,
Mhm.
you can get something done. But if
Mhm.
nobody's saying anything, they just
Mhm.
gonna put it out there and flood your neighborhoods with bars, with liquor stores, take away the markets that
Mhm.
people that's close to people because everybody don't drive. So we talking about a certain group of people at an age, maybe mine or a little older,
Okay.
who might not drive and there's no market for them to go to because they took
Mhm.
away the market and put some other bullshit up there that they don't really need. The
And I'm
neighborhood
glad you
is
said about
falling
liquor
apart.
stores, because we don't have liquor stores here. In our district, they cannot
Yeah,
build no liquor store. They can't build no liquor
that-
store here. So what they did was they was creative, and they got like gas stations, and they got liquor store in the
okay.
back, like a little liquor thing. Yeah. So here we don't. I don't have to worry about stuff like that, like liquor stores. I don't want have to worry about drugs or stuff like that. Our thing is they don't want another car wash, and I'm like, God, really? Or what about like yeah, I did our roads 2 years ago, and I see a little crack. Or what about cutting that
Yes.
tree down? And I'm like, this stuff is boring. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
but but sometimes I get it with the roads.
Mhm.
People got to
Mhm.
understand that's not something that's going to be built right away. I mean,
Right,
fixed right
right,
away.
right.
That's and then when they have to go down there, that they got a lot of pipes that I've seen them bring out. Child, it's like them pipes will never change. So that's why you see a lot of roads being worked on. That stuff takes a lot of
Mm,
time. It doesn't happen. I think a lot of times you get impatient
mm,
and you
mhm.
wondering why it's not being done. It takes a while to fix that. It's not that cut and dry. It's not.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got people complain about their neighbors not cutting their grass in the city council, or because
Well,
her husband was sick. They ain't, well, you know what? Cause I mean, little silly stuff. I'm like, I'm not used to this stuff, fighting for stuff like this. So I don't even
where
think
my
I'd
daughter
rather
lives,
just go online and look my town meetings. Yeah, it's boring.
where my daughter is, whether you own or not, if your grass
Mhm,
ain't cut, you getting a
mhm,
citation. You cannot
mhm,
leave bags of trash outside your door. You're getting a citation. What that does is alleviate any kind of rodent problems. Because if you're leaving trash outside your door,
mhm,
you bringing in those elements. So people get mad when they come. Well, you. I'm
mhm.
not understanding. You got two big dumpsters over there, or you have your daily what twice a week the trash man come. Then you have your recycle that comes a certain time of the day. Why are you putting trash outside your door?
And see,
You
we don't have those dumpsters and stuff like that in this area. We have, everybody. So it was like, with New York, we were like, oh, that grass still look pretty. Oh no, because we cut our grass. Her grass shouldn't be like little stuff that, how some people is really particular about their property and stuff like that, because they cut
yeah.
our, and being I'm in the condo, we get our cut every 2 weeks, where maybe when, the, our neighbor house, maybe her husband's sick or something, so maybe she cut hers, like, 'cause they cut theirs every week too. she missed a week or whatever. Then you got somebody going to the city council meeting complaining about a little bit inch. Yeah, they real
Exactly.
petty here. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but all I'm saying that things are not as cut and dry. Things are not going to happen overnight. I mean, right
Mhm.
now we are in a recession. They don't want to say
Mhm.
we are, but we are.
Mhm.
They are giving money to Iran. They're giving money to Iran, but you can't get no money here. My brother, he can probably get. He's disabled. He can only get
Mhm.
$40 in stamp.
Mhm.
These people come over here and they getting what they're doing is trying to gentrify these neighborhoods. So what they do, even if you own
That's what
a
they're doing
home,
in New York. They're doing
right?
that in New York, and I'm like, I couldn't stay in New York no more. I just can't.
Listen,
I'm.
if you own a house and you pay a
Mhm.
mortgage, what they do is raise your mortgage and your property tax. So
Yeah,
eventually
they
you
do the
move
they
out.
can't. Yeah, they do the property. Then your house is paid for.
You see
I mean,
how
New
they
York
do it,
taxes expensive. They're
and
expensive, and I
right.
was like, told my daughter, no, you gonna go ahead and get the condo. Now she going to move into her house. Now we looking to see, because our houses in New York is high expensive. We got land down south. They don't want to move there. They don't want to come to West Virginia. So my thing is, okay, my youngest one, she ain't worried about it because she was in Savannah, Georgia. And now she sold that. She got in Texas. So my thing with my family, it's just my oldest one. We trying to hustle and tussle about, okay, let's see what kind of house we could get for, you're gonna spend more. Like that house there in New York, I could get a 5 acre with a nice one here. So these are consequences. I'm telling her that her and her husband, if you want to live in New York, you're not gonna get a lot for your money.
And people need
You're
to
not
pay
gonna get a
attention
lot
to
for your money. Hmm.
what your tax
Hmm.
dollars is being spent on.
Okay.
Your tax dollars are actually giving these people, they're giving your tax dollars to these people. So no, if
Hmm.
they get kicked out of here, good riddance. I said it and I
Hmm.
mean it. I don't care. We should worry about
Hmm.
our fucking people. Stop worrying about other shit that ain't gonna benefit you.
And
I'm
that's
sick
what
of
I
this
was
shit.
saying for Soldier. What you want to say? I was saying I've been falling. Let me tell you something. It got so bad for Soldier. I'm telling you, it got so bad that I had to hijack the city council meeting. I told her, and the police chief like, Sheila. I said, nah, I'm straight up. And I had my guys shut the door, whatever. If you don't sign this bill, if you don't put this implement so our black males get some jobs, ain't nobody going home tonight. I told him, call your wife. And I told everybody on city council, call your husband, call your wife, tell them you will not be going home tonight unless you pass this. Yeah, and it got to that point that they're like, Sheila crazy. She not, so when you talking about, oh, we're gonna do this, do that, you ain't doing nothing without a fight.
Yeah, it's not that cut and dry. That's all I'm
Mm-mm,
saying. Whatever law is being made, we need to pay attention
mm-hmm,
to that. And I find it insulting with this woman and her, y'all, nobody and about the policies. I mean, you could still, there's gonna be this abortion bullcrap in
mm-hmm,
place, but what about everything else that needs to be done, right?
mm-hmm.
So it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to think about. But my issue with that whole election with her is all I heard was she black and she a woman. Well, what does that mean? Then we go through this shit with Obama.
Yeah, yeah.
That
I mean, that's all set,
administration
man. I
that
thank God where
administration
I live,
is
man.
the same. Somebody hung up the phone on me because I said all this. That administration, they were saying because she get in, it's going to change. Then why is the policy he put in still in play if it's going to change? All they doing is changing the guards. That's it. They have the same old policies going on. Why are
Mhm.
It,
we concerned about other people's interests? We need to put
o-
our best interests at first, not nobody else's.
okay,
When we start
9 years ago,
changing,
I had. Go ahead, Tracy. I don't want to hijack
I'm
your
good.
thing. Okay,
I'm good.
9 years ago, I had a team, right? And we said what we want to do is, I said we want to really sit down, and we want to change the Declaration of Independence, a constitution, because you gotta realize this was implemented back in 1776. So you really look at this. See, most people don't even have this. And this like my second Bible. Most people don't even have this in their house. You don't, do you, for soldier?
What is it?
It's the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution is the book. Do you have it, Tracy?
No, I don't have
Um,
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So my
I just
count,
got
he
the
said,
Bible.
Sheila, you be tackling stuff that people don't think. I said, yeah, because you're talking about, okay, New York. We know their gun laws was real tight, which
yeah,
I said, y'all need to stop that because if those people don't have a felony, they should be able to carry. That's their right. But a lot of stuff, this need to be changed. I said it about 8 years ago. Now they're talking about, oh, Project 2025. My thing is, okay, they ain't gonna be able to implement that because you gotta go into the Declaration of Independence. And this say right here in page 3, it's a progress before they change that. Different stuff. A
That's
freedom
what
of
I
speech and stuff like
mean.
that.
It's not
Yeah.
going to happen overnight.
Mm-mm,
It
mm-mm,
takes time,
mm-mm,
and you have to do the work. I guess it depends on when
mm-hmm,
you're dealing with politics.
mm-hmm.
It's to me, it's a cutthroat game. To me, it's
Yeah.
like you gotta pay attention to what laws in your city and
I
state
had the
is
easy
being
here for
passed.
soldier. I had the easy. So I'm like, oh God. So me and my daughter, we tackling in New York, like with different ones, cause she had moved from a different area where she lived at, and where she lived it is real nice stuff. So I said, now we talking about her property taxes and stuff, cause she had got a condominium, and her school taxes. Make sure they don't go up on that, and what is the budget for the
Right.
area and stuff like that. So
right.
yeah, because mine's right here, really West Virginia. Let me tell you something. People could say what they want to say. Oh, this a race town. Let me tell you something. I love it here. I love it. You get more for your money. It's cheap. It's peaceful. Clean. If you want to live a country life, and I mean, just nature and stuff. I love it. So I don't have to worry about tackling different stuff. That's what we got our Congress for. Our governor, he real good. They make sure, one thing I said about here, West Virginia, they're gonna make sure when it comes to different rights and their kids and stuff like that, the school system, they're gonna tackle that. Yeah, yeah. So I
That
just
was
stay up
only
on it.
concern.
Yeah,
Everything else is on us. I mean,
yeah.
ugh,
But New York, that's like New York. That's why I said, my friend, I told her, I said, she said, yeah, sure. She said, they don't know. She said, the fight you was fighting when you was here. She said, I said, I know. Her son got in that seat. The mayor, then I told him he need to run for Congress. You've been in that seat for 8 years. Yeah, you need to run for Congress because you know the ins and out. So we place people in those, because when you're dealing with politics, it's about having people in that seat to pass those, your agenda and your laws you want.
that's
So
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
You have
they're
to have
good. They're
everything.
good. Mhm.
It's not, but it's not that
Mhm.
easy.
Yeah.
And I think they need to get rid of them old stuffy old people up in there that
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
that
they've been there
one
for hundreds of years.
dimensional, that one,
Mhm.
that one dimensional mindset. They still living back in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I felt like no matter what, they was not gonna make no woman no president.
Oh no, because that's against a woman shouldn't have leadership over a male anyway. In some states, some countries, they don't even respect women's leadership. They don't even honor that. So I knew she wasn't gonna win. You know, I knew she wasn't gonna win. So I
I
just
just don't
yeah.
understand what people was looking at because for me, that greens in the damn that to me the shit she did was an insult to black people. I don't care how
Uh-huh.
nobody take it, putting the greens in the damn tub. Who washes
I
greens in
heard
the
about
tub?
that. I heard about that.
but
Her people, her people,
Oh.
her
green.
Mm.
people. Don't eat.
Uh,
Listen, don't eat no food that's come from Indians. Okay, the Indian people they nasty as hell. She is an immigrant. How about that? As far as her being black, what difference would that make? Her being black. What was her policies? Is what we need
Mm.
to focus on.
yeah,
So her bringing up Carly B and all that's just like Obama told them. Well, all you gotta do is bring up some black rappers or something and dance, and
Yeah.
they'll vote for you. And guess what? 80% in Georgia of black women and men voted for her ass.
But guess what? She didn't even campaign in the state of New York. Then I said,
Mississippi
yeah,
either.
let me, huh?
She didn't do it in Mississippi either.
No, and I said, wait a minute, because I get everything. Like, I always get a New Year thing invitation to the governor ball and stuff like that. So, I said, okay, because I'm connected with different ones, so I know, when they're having, when she coming in or whatever. Nope. I said, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, mm-mm,
Where she
she
go at?
ain't have no
Uh, She
platform. She
went
ain't have
to
no
she,
platform, huh?
she went to a church of a pimp. Okay, that's where she went. She didn't go to any of the prestigious schools or the schools that mostly black people originate from. No,
Mm-mm,
she
mm-mm.
didn't. She everything she did was an insult to black people.
They're doing New York dirty. They're doing New York
Well,
dirty. I was
New
like,
York, well, New York voted for him. It
yeah,
seemed like
yeah.
everybody and their
They
mama
always,
voted
they
for
always.
him.
No, New York voted for her. New York is a blue state.
I thought I saw red.
They blue. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, they blue. So those Democrat states. I don't care who.
And
No,
then
Republican not gonna get those states. They're gonna get
everybody,
different cities and towns, but they ain't gonna get the whole state of New York.
and she didn't
Oh,
even come out here and thank anybody for supporting her raggedy ass.
Yeah. I
she
said,
said
let
she
me get
gonna.
on Tracy Penn. Go ahead, Tracy. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I said, let me get on your pen and talk because I was over there. I said, you know what? And I said, everybody know one thing. My ex mayor and they said one thing about Sheila. Sheila be out there. I used to have my bullhorn. I out there. One contractor. God bless the dead. Judy. She had hired him from Connecticut. I said, wait a minute. They was all Caucasian. I don't have nothing. But you need to tell me ain't no blacks working. I told them, y'all ain't working. Oh, you can't do that. I said, yeah. I bet you won't get your equipment out. I said, because if y'all ain't giving these black male, young male jobs here, y'all ain't getting no money. If they here, I told her, if they here living in the city, why would you have to hire somebody else to do work and you got young boys here looking for work? See,
Yeah.
stuff like that they do. And I mean, once you get people in that seat, they give you their butt to kiss. Oh, I'm in a seat now. I don't need you. I just need you to get me up in there, whatever. But I go to every meeting. I go to every work session because if I put you in that seat and I voted for you, I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Exactly.
That's right. They're gonna know Sheila name. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. But I wouldn't get caught up like you said for Soldier. What your concern, probably not mine. Just make sure you get a team because you can't do it by yourself. Or you go to that meeting, you make your voice be heard. Because let me tell you something, when they say your vote don't count, yes it do. Because my daughter came home from work late and she just hit the poll 10 minutes. Her vote got my friend in that seat. That one vote. She beat her candidate by that one vote. That one vote was my daughter vote. I'll never forget that. So when they say your vote don't count, local and state and county and board education, yes it do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
I, I just
Yeah.
want everybody to know that everything that you're looking for is not cut and dry. It's gonna take a
Mm-mm.
minute, but you must say something if you feel like that's not something you agree with. No matter who in office, I say f him, f her. I voted independent. Don't care
Mm-hmm.
who like it.
I'm independent too. They're gonna tell me because we had a meeting. I used to go to the meeting, the Democrat meeting every month. Um and I had told them, I'm leaving the party. I had told them that like about 8 years ago. Oh Shirley, that's not no party, whatever. I said, yeah. I said, but even though I'm leaving a party, y'all still would see me around and stuff. And you know, and I will hold you accountable if I voted for you.
Oh, okay.
I ain't, I ain't want nothing just running my mouth. Because certain chats you get on, they want to argue, so I'm not arguing.
I know. I know I sound aggressive because I'm so passionate about, but I'm just so. I mean, Tracy and Foot Soldier. Our people, I just say, wow, let's just sit back and they do a lot of talking, no action. Certain ones, and then the ones when we out there doing the footwork, putting people in, voting, stuff like that. It's only a handful of us, and we get tired.
That's what I'm saying. The more people, the more something gets done. That's what I was told. She was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you here, but it'd be better if we had a whole lot more people."
Yeah. And my boy ain't get his seat back. And the boy, he said, Sheila, if you was here, he said, because you know, you, our people, I hit those doors and stuff, didn't know you would. They said, where's Sheila at? We ain't see Sheila in a while. This oh, Sheila moved to West Virginia. Said, so, and I make sure, look, you know, you got a lot of older people. They don't go to the city council meeting, so I let them know what's going on. You know, what was on the agenda, what passed, what didn't pass, who passed it, what didn't want to go on the table, what they didn't bring, you know, different stuff, or they had any lawsuits against anybody had any lawsuits against them, or what's going on in the police department, their budget, or and they have a lot of just a lot of stuff. I had you know, I would tell people, you know, this was just the updated stuff, you know, because a
So,
lot of older people can't get out the house, but when it comes time to vote, they'll vote, you know.
They so do. They get out
Mhm.
the house.
Mhm.
Just
so
to miss
Tracy, you saying? Go ahead, Tracy.
what you say for those
You're saying that they getting them people out of here already? He already started
what?
getting them, sending them backpacking wherever they came from. The immigrants.
Oh yeah, that was in 2019. There was the ICE raid
Yeah.
in 2019.
Somebody
They
was
they took back.
yesterday. Yesterday I was in the chat and they was like, "Yeah, if y'all want a job, let me give y'all the numbers of ISIS and I can sign up." I said,
Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I said, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. You might see me out there. The ISIS. Hey,
You
hey,
know what they
I'm
told me in
down.
New York? They told me that Sheila,
What?
now we know you're wait, they put it a nice little way. We can't do nothing in that city. That's a sanctuary city. So they have laws that hey, my department can't mess with it. What you trying to get people? I said, wait a minute, I'm gonna call ICE. ICE they must have told them that I was gonna call. They said, is this such as I see it? They said, oh, we can't mess with that city.
No, no,
well,
no. You,
Yeah, they said I
and
said,
you
wait a
bring
minute.
up.
So they said, no, that's the
Everybody need
sanctuary
to know
city.
that though, Sheila. It's the
Mm-hmm.
sanctuary cities they can't touch.
Yeah. They
oh
said, and I did, yeah. So I had talked to my Congress. I called him up or whatever. He said, yeah, Sheila. I said, well, Jonathan, well, such and such. And Jonathan, he tried to be slick. He said, well, Sheila, because I know they told me you was out there with your bullhorn and this and that. And then when you went to the city council, a lot of them didn't know what a sanctuary city, and you was telling them no. And then different ones, they did vote it because there was like a lot of people ain't know what sanctuary city was. I did because I was in Indiana, and see once in Indianapolis they try to pass that, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So when I came to
Right.
New York, and even though I had my house there, and I came to New York, it got me a little condominium. I was doing politics there, and I was telling about oh it was sanctuary, and I was breaking it down to my girls and stuff, but she couldn't go because she was in the hospital. And the other one, she can make her voice be heard, but she don't live in that district. I didn't live in that district either, but it still passed.
Yeah, I mean, it's not many of them, but it's a few, and you can't touch them. So
New York,
that's where they need to
Chicago,
go if they
California,
want protection.
Detroit.
They
Yeah.
want protection. They don't want to be deported. Go to your sanctuary cities. I
Hmm.
mean,
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
all for the deportation. I'm sorry. I am. I am. I am. I am all for it. So you might see me in the ISIS uniform out there.
wait, Tracy. So how you feel about it? That's your title. Ch-
I,
ch-
hold on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Tracy.
I'm gonna get Tracy. Tracy being lazy. Come on, Tracy. This your pen. So one thing about pen, you got. Wait, that's why I don't like doing a lot. 'Cause I like to be lazy. Let the pen holder host.
No, no, no.
I know. I got
You
to
do
stop. I got to
fine.
start
You
going
do
live and
fine.
talk stuff.
You do fine by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't do
I was with
panels
the
all the
brothers
time.
yesterday for soldier with our black
I,
males, and
I would love to
one of them had
have a panel
huh?
with all black males one day, just black males
Okay.
who have
The
something to
concerns.
talk about, something to,
Okay.
you know, to give to the people. Because there's a lot of knowledge out here that we don't know about. And I
Mhm.
learned about this yesterday. I was watching Michi X. I watch
Mhm.
Cali Radio. They talk about what's going on
Oh, you
around
be
the
watching
world.
BGS?
Michi X.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You know, they talk about what's going on around the world,
Yeah, they
things
do.
we need
They
to
do.
know about, laws that's been passed while we weren't about some Diddy and shit.
Mhm.
Fuck Diddy.
I don't even get.
I'm
I don't even worry
sorry.
about Diddy, and because my cousin, she was in a bad car accident, doing different stuff with my daughter. She is expecting again. So, cause she had just lost her one a couple of months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I've been so caught up in her, and with now she just moved in her condo. Now she wanna she gonna have to buy a house now if she have a
It's
girl.
ironic
So
though. Sheila,
yeah.
the same people that threw him
Mhm.
under the bus do the same thing we do.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't get caught up in
It's
celebrities and stuff like that.
right.
Their
I
things
don't
because
like
I'm
it.
like, the end of the day
I
is
don't like it either. I don't
yeah, I
like
don't
it
get caught
either.
up in that stuff.
It doesn't
Yeah,
benefit us to know these things.
yeah,
It needs to be brought out though, but it's always the celebrities, and it's like
yeah,
heartbreaking. What about the ones who's not celebrities
yeah.
that
Well,
these things
I'm gonna
happen
start
to?
back for Soldier because we're gonna talk about everyday different stuff or whatever. And I know my governor here, he radical, he crazy. Even though he a Republican, but he is he is a mess. So I'm gonna try to get a one-on-one with him. And and I'm gonna keep it real with him too, and let them know like West Virginia got a bad reputation. You
Child,
know.
them jobs is stressful. Al Mayer is a young brother. Tell he got gray
Oh,
already. I'm like, he ain't had no gray when he started. When he started,
child.
he didn't have no gray. Now y'all done made that man gray and some more stuff. I'm like, and he's a young man.
Mm.
Our
And then, you
governor
know what?
ain't
You
got
talking
that
about
old.
y'all talking about YouTube? If you ever go on the floor of Congress and pass bill, they act just like YouTube. They be arguing, fussing, and stuff like that. Even the county meetings, and I was like, God, why y'all? I said, yeah, one time I got so pissed off. I said, you know what? And when I went up there and it was my time to speak, I said, it's a shame. We voted for y'all individuals to get in those seats, and we have concerns, and y'all can't even get to our issue because y'all fussing against one another.
That's the problem with our people. That's the
Yeah,
problem with our people. That's all it is. Once we get a hold on that, we ain't gonna worry about what they doing and who they doing it with. It shouldn't concern us.
yeah. I'm talking about these. No, I'm talking about these the Caucasians in the seats in
No, I'm
Congress.
talking about, yeah, but
Yeah,
do they have, yeah, and they be there forever, man.
yeah. We was at. I went to the Capitol meeting one time, and they had a meeting. We was there for like 6 hours. I was like, oh God, I don't like the Capitol meeting. I went to the county meeting. We be there 5 hours. The city council meeting, the longer we be there, 3 hours, whatever. So I used to go to the meetings all the time, being I was retired and stuff. But once this
Yeah,
one,
but
I go ahead.
was it productive though?
It was our county meeting. But it was, and this is how creative it is. You hear me, Tracy?
Yeah, I hear
Tracy
you.
went,
Okay, let me tell you something how creative it is. This how they get us. They was going to pass a law in this city that if they catch weed in a car, that they was going to take the individual car and they can't get it back. They were going to pass a law. Now this is a law. They
was
was
that
targeting. Go ahead.
that lady that everybody was voting for being vice president, she had a lot of young black men locked up for weed. See, people don't. You gotta pay attention to the things that was done, is done, still going on until he make the change. He got full control over the Senate, right?
Mhm.
Full control. That's very rare. You
Mhm.
usually have a couple of Democrats in the seat, right?
Mhm.
It's all Republican.
Now it is the whole seat changed now. So let
That's
me
what I
tell you.
said.
So let me
Go
tell
ahead,
you, they
Shirley.
thought they thought they were gonna get away with it, cause they say yeah, because this okay, we got Sheila, Sheila, cause it got back to me, Sheila gonna say something at city council, Sheila gonna say something in that city. So what y'all gotta do? Don't bring it to the cities or the town, bring it to the county. They was shocked when they seen me in the meeting. They was shocked because what I did now, all the people I know living in count, I said, look, because now most black kids you're gonna see in the car, they got hoopties, whatever. Now you talking about the middle class, the high class, because their mother got BMW, Jaguar. So those guys be downtown getting their weed and stuff. So when I had told their mother, I said, now, your son be driving your pretty car, that pretty Lexus, that pretty Mercedes. I said, now, he go downtown, get his little smokes or whatever. If they pull him over, they're gonna what? I said they're gonna take your car. They're gonna be able to you. You mean I said so? Come to the meeting. When I tell you that meeting was Pat, they didn't pass that law. Yeah, yeah, they didn't pass it. They thought they were gonna target young black males, but backfire on them. You there, Tracy?
Back. I don't agree with the kids being depressed from their families though. Oh, they left me. Okay, wait a minute. I'm all for black people helping other groups, but we really have to start coming together more often to each other collectively. We don't have friends. Oh, we don't have friends. I've been on an hour. I'm sorry, I had a phone call, then I had to schedule me in a massage appointment because my body is really, really tight. I had to schedule me in a massage this morning. I'm going to get one at 11 o'clock. Oh, you back? What happened?
Yeah, I said where y'all at? I thought y'all left me. I said, you know what? I don't know
What
where foot
happened?
soldier at.
I just came back and
Yeah.
y'all were gone.
I said, cause I'm sitting up there talking. Cause I could run my mouth. I got so many stories to tell and stuff. Child, please. I'm just be tired. When I see a top, I said, God, somebody talking my talk. So what you gonna do about ICE? You like it, Tracy, or you against
Um,
it?
I'm, I'm for it,
Okay,
really.
okay,
If
okay.
because there was a lot of murders. Somebody murdered a couple of
Uh-uh.
immigrants in Canton not too long ago.
Really?
So, yeah, they did. They robbed them and killed them.
And it was the immigrant did it?
No, it was a black person that did it.
Oh God, they killed the immigrants?
Yeah, the
Oh
Mexicans,
wow.
they real friendly when they come over here.
Oh,
They real friendly, and they
oh.
don't. Well, some of them real friendly. I ain't never met
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Cause they wanted some of them is, I just don't like the ones, the criminals. Cause they was
Yeah,
hijacking people, killing
I-
them in New York and stuff. But yeah, I don't want them to get killed and stuff because I'm for people want to get, away from their country and do it legalized here and stuff like that. Even you talking about the Africans, the different ones or whatever.
yeah.
But
Everybody ain't here. Everybody that's coming to this country are immigrants.
yeah,
Africans,
yeah,
Russians,
yeah,
uh, people from Saudi Arabia. Everybody is
yeah,
immigrants over here.
yeah.
They coming over here for a better life.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
Yeah,
a touchy issue with because I'm not rough. It's just like I'm just saying, okay, can we balance the laws out? What they could get because in New York they're giving them food stamps, they're giving them money, they're giving them houses, they're giving everything. But then you got people been working all their life and they sit around and get on. They can't work, get on. They can't even get disability. But you're getting people who not legal here disability. They didn't even put in the system where this person worked and now they got hurt on the job, or whatever, and they can't go back to work. They was denied, to get on disability.
But it's you can only get denied 3 times, and then that's when you go get
Yeah.
your lawyer
But
because it
I say
happened
get a
to me.
lawyer the first time.
Yeah,
I advocate for somebody to get cause when I had congestive heart failure, my job, I work for the state. So, mine went, cause I had to retire at a young age. So,
yeah, me too.
yeah, so
So
I don't get my full pension, and, I didn't get my full pension till I was 55. So I had the
oh
years, but I didn't have I had the years, but I ain't had the state. Cause I've been working with the state since I was 14, because they went way back to my summer job in the state of New York. We used to have summer jobs,
yeah,
and they
Mississippi
count.
too.
I said, wait, y'all count away. This says Shirley. You gotta realize you've been with the state since you was 4. I said, so y'all going back since I was a kid? The summer job? They say, yeah. I thought they only went when I turned 18. They know they went way back when I was 14, started my summer job.
Yeah, me too. Because I
Mhm.
worked some job at age 16, and I was working for a couple of years, and I was working. It was for the, I guess the state. It was a state
Mhm.
agency I was working for. So
Yeah.
they went all the way back there too.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I ain't missed no income, because what I have, I always have insurance on my body parts, and I had short term disability and long term. When you have a state job, whatever. So by the time I had went to my short, if I ever even went out, they got my lawyer when I was three months into it, because my doctor, I told myself I'm not retiring yet, because I had a plan. I was gonna retire when I was 50 anyway, but your last 3 years you get more money. My doctor said, look, I'm be honest. I can't have it on my conscience. I fell out of work too. He's like, you go back one more time. And I did fell out again. He said, nah, as of today, you retire. I said, I can't retire. He said, Sheila, we already looked into it with the lawyers, with the state work, talked to. He said, yeah, you can't go back to work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was pissed off. I was so pissed off. Yeah, I said, but I can't. I'm used to doing all this overtime or whatever. It was my income was a month. It was short like 1,000, son. That was a big hump. That wasn't a little bit of money,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was weird.
Thank God for my husband income, but then at the time I was getting divorced, so I had divorce insurance, and yeah, so that's why I said it's a lot when it comes to finance and stuff like that when someone getting hurt on a job. So I advocate for that. A lot of people who got to retire at a young age, or maybe somebody don't have, they can't retire,
Yeah,
but they have to get off the job, and so I really
yeah.
discuss that
But it's
too.
easier now to get it. They don't do all that.
No, they
Um,
don't.
they don't do it. They will deny you 3 times, but you still can get a lawyer.
Okay. Cause I heard it was hard though. That I'm like, yeah. I said, cause I was telling one girl, I said, I always tell them to get a lawyer. Cause one girl said, cause I did 2 times. They said 3. I said, I can't tell you how to go, cause I had a lawyer. My lawyer did everything for me.
Yeah.
So you said when you do it by yourself, is there a lot of paperwork you have to fill out and stuff?
No. Well,
Okay.
yeah, they do send you a lot of papers to fill out.
Because I know
No,
my doctor had to fill something out. When my lawyer said, just have your doctor fill this out, your diagnosis or whatever. And I was hard headed because I'll be honest, I didn't accept having a heart failure. I, when I took the medication, I got blowed up. It took me to 135. I was 120, so God
yeah,
healed me from that. Yeah.
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 Glad to
Hmm.
hear.
Yeah. I'm
But
great. Get
yeah,
off, Tracy. Go ahead.
uh,
I
but
sound want to hijack your piano.
are you good? I'm really not a talker. I like to
Uh,
listen.
you like me neither. I'm not. I'm talking now because when it comes to politics, something I like or whatever. But I'm definitely gonna open my panel back up and stuff. But you know what? It's funny because I'm used to, I know a good relationship with my politicians. So here is new, and all these is a Republican here. So and but they're good and stuff. So I'm gonna call the mayor next, the not the mayor, the governor, And I want to see, because she always said, call me all the time. Because if you want to talk or whatever, we could talk about issue, whatever. See, y'all don't call me because yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to
Well,
call
so really,
them. You said what?
well, so to say it's your fault, Tracy, that I have been wanting a sweet potato pie.
I know. When you doing wait, Tracy, when you doing your contest?
Oh, it's canceled because my cash app is not working right
Oh
now.
God, oh God. You
Yeah,
always, that's what I'm saying with the velvet pie. See, and I'm telling you, I can make some
I hate
sweet
cash
potato
app.
pie now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really wanted to do it, but I had to postpone and cancel it because my cash app not working, and I was using my son's cash app. So somebody had sent him some money for the competition. I told
Mm-hmm.
him to send it back to him. It was Love and Love had
Mm-hmm.
sent some money. Then I told my son to just send it back to her because I'm not gonna do it because I don't have my own cash app.
Yeah.
That's
I
why.
felt, I was like, God, I thought, because wasn't Uppity gonna do it with you?
Yes, she
Or
was,
was Lovely Love?
but it was Love and Love. But uppity, she said I said something mean in Pizarro chat, so she said
I
she
got to
wasn't gonna do
apologize
it.
to her. I got to apologize to
So
Uppity
I
because
said, don't worry about it. I'm good. I got
okay.
time for people like that.
But you, I must say, you changed, Tracy. You
Yeah, I don't argue with
had.
people. I don't have time to
Yeah.
argue.
Cause you used to come on. I said, "Oh God, Tracy, look up," and you cut them. You leave us on the piano and shut down. I said, "No, she didn't even." Cause remember, you used to go all the time talk about mental health and stuff like that. So you
Yeah,
back at your mother module home?
yes,
Okay.
I stay here
So
now.
just you and your son, or you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he came
Okay.
down. He came down last night to get his stuff I had got for him and
Okay.
some
Okay.
food. I had got him some food, and he took the garbage out for me because I can't get it up that road like that. So he took
Okay.
the garbage out for me. I just text him and say, "Can you please come down here and pick up the garbage for me and take it to the road?" Because I have a lot.
Oh, so okay, so you live like in a park, like a development.
I live in the country.
Oh, okay. Oh, so y'all they don't pick up. You don't put your garbage on the side of the house.
Have to take it to the road because our
Uh,
driveway so long.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm,
we have they brought us they gave us the garbage cans to put all
mhm,
the garbage in. The city gave them to us, and so everybody that has a waste management garbage can
mhm.
put their garbage in the garbage can, and then they pick it up, and they pick it up every what Thursday, no, every Thursday. So they ought to run one time down here, and that's a week.
Oh,
They run one day, that's Thursday.
and
So
hours every Monday. I'm so good. Let me tell you something. That's why I said when you get older, when you downgrade to a county, you ain't got to worry about cutting grass. You ain't got to worry about snow. You ain't got to do. I mean, and our garbage were right there, whatever. And I mean, it's like it's so. That's why I said, I thank God I don't have no big house no more. Like that.
uh,
Yeah. Mhm.
so I'm liking I miss the country life. I'm
Mhm.
back in it, so it's still good. It's quiet,
Uh huh.
no neighbors. It just I really love it.
I always like the quietness. I guess being raised in the projects and whatever, and being around a lot. And when I can't be around a lot of people. So I always like I always like being around quiet. When I go home, when I go out and do action, when I come home, it gotta be peaceful and quiet. You know,
Yep,
my husband he ain't play that neither with my kids, but my daughter always want to go in the inner city. And I was like, it's always the kids who not from the inner city want to go in the inner city, and the ones from the inner city want to try to get out.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But she won't. She don't. She used to like it when she, hang out with her friends. But when she got her own place, she was like, I can't stay, around a lot of people. I said, now you see how I was when I was growing up,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
And
I'm
that,
always quiet now. this house be so quiet. I be watching. What I do now is watch Christmas movies on YouTube.
No, that's right. I be watching on my TV. I watch a lot of Christmas movie too. I said, you know what? I said, God, I said, but then I shut down. I go, to my family place and I got to cut acres of grass and stuff. So I be shutting down.
Yeah,
I don't know before or after year. So I had to cut grass and cause when you have land, that's a lot of stuff.
yeah,
And
it
that's
is
all
a lot.
like, yeah, yeah. Mm. And the kids, they don't like the country life or whatever. And that's why I said when we talk about generation wealth or whatever, like my house getting sold, whatever, your kids don't want to live there. They want their own place. They got in their mind with, what I'm saying? It was like we don't appreciate generation wealth, houses that we grew up in and stuff like that, you know.
Sheila, there's a
Uh-huh.
message for you on the
What it say?
put something to a message. She said, "Wait a minute, are you shading the project, Sheila?
She said what?
Are you shading?"
No, nope. I ain't. Let me tell you something. No, I said I couldn't be in no project. They're too nosy. Yeah, no, because I was raised in the projects. They're nosy self. Mm-mm. And then the projects now, the projects they got now, I think they upgrades them now. No, I wouldn't. Let me tell you something. I don't care. We was in a project. I love being in projects. But I'm saying as I got, when you get older, I couldn't raise my kids in the projects like I
Yeah,
was. Yeah. Just nope. I
yeah.
don't. Some people got to do what they do. One thing I will not do, because let me tell you something. You can live in a project, but you don't have to have the mentality. People got to do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? And I would never ever no income or nothing. No. Nope. No. I don't
Because
do that.
I never, we got. I know my mom was on welfare, but we always had food,
Mhm.
clothes on our backs, and things like that. I didn't grow up poor like that. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And see,
And
we
I was
wasn't poor in the. Let me tell you something. And some people in the project they were living better than the ones in the house. So what you talking about, foot soldier? Don't hold me back, Tracy.
First of all,
back,
you
all the
don't
back.
you don't know when I be joking.
No, I know. I'm playing with you. That's why I said, hold me back, Tracy. Hold me back. I'm messing with you.
Tracy, listen, Tracy staying on a little longer than she normally do. She
Uh huh.
usually say a few things and she be gone. I don't like people like her, and you do it too.
I know, but okay. That's why I said she on here now because she said I'm not no talk. I don't because for soldier you ain't on there. I'm like I don't like. I'll talk, but now I'm like you know what? Because I think a lot of people don't like me anyway. They don't want me to talk what I talk about.
You
If
should.
it's not
Who
about
cares?
drama or cursing somebody out, they're not
Do,
gonna come to your channel. But
do
I'm gonna
you like
start back.
you? Do you
Hmm.
like you? Do you like you?
Yeah.
So when people say that, that's a good thing because you ain't got
Yeah.
to
I
worry
know
about
that.
people. It's a
I know
good
that.
thing, but they ain't gonna change who you are and what you stand for, is it?
No, That's why I said my thing is politics, and stuff like that. But I'll be like, we're for
No,
soldier, because I'll be coming off like, okay, let me shut down,
no,
because
you
I stand on
you
the panel. Huh?
we don't frequent the same chats. A lot of chats you go in, I'm not going in.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just not. So if you going live with
Uh
Tracy
huh.
don't usually. She barely have a panel. That's why I don't like her because she
Oh, she
gets
don't
off
have no
too quick.
panel. That's why I
Yeah,
tell her, drop the
and
link,
then
Tracy.
she gets off quickly
I,
because because she talks about a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It could be one person in here. It don't matter. It doesn't
Hmm.
change what she's be talking about.
Yeah.
We be talking about some very interesting things.
Yeah. I don't care
Just
about the numbers. If I had somebody, it's boring when you. To me, I can't talk. I'm gonna talk to my
when next
people,
time you
but
go
I'm not gonna sit
live.
up on no piano by myself for no hours and stuff and talk
Okay,
by
I get
myself.
it. I
You
get
see what
it.
I'm saying? I like to have
Yeah.
somebody on the piano
Well,
so
the
we could
next time you
discuss.
go live, I'll hit your panel and talk to you.
Okay.
But I was just messing with you. I'm going back in the chat because I know
No, you
Tracy.
ain't. You stay right up on the piano.
No,
I
Yeah.
Tracy about
thank you.
ready to go, right?
Okay. She great go. Okay. All
Cause she
right.
don't stay on long. I just told you I don't like her because she don't stay on long.
But she said she wasn't doing that. Well, you great. You got something to go, Tracy. Look, we hijacking her.
Why
Camera.
you questioning? Hold on. Why you questioning her? If she wanna go, she
Uh,
can
uh, uh, uh,
go.
uh, uh, For
No,
soldier,
I
because
have
I had
an
asked her that
appointment.
early. Go ahead.
I have a massage appointment at
Okay.
11, so I'm gonna get there early.
Okay. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and get there. And it was a pleasure talking to y'all. For soldier.
Yes, it
Sure.
was.
Anytime, Sheila. Thanks, Tracy, for letting me up. She be
Yeah.
back later on, so I hope you be
So what you
around,
great do
Sheila.
for soldier?
Nothing. I don't have
Okay.
nothing
So
to
I'll
do.
great. You want me to go live now?
Oh,
Yeah,
now
you
she
can.
wanna go
That'd
live.
be nice.
No, I'm
How you
saying
gonna
which
say
when
that
you
be
want me to
nice?
go
You got
live.
something to do.
I ain't got nothing to do. I'm chilling today. I don't have nothing to do.
I
I
had
said I
nothing
get
to
my nails and my feet done. I'll
do.
get that done tomorrow.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to debate whether I should go to the store.
Okay, well we'll
I'm
do.
not
What about
sure.
tomorrow then? Tomorrow evening or something? Because I got Friday. I got get my nails and stuff done or whatever.
Okay,
Oh, I
whatever.
already got mine done.
Well, I know
Yeah.
Tracy want to come back on later. We can hijack her when she come back on later.
Okay, yeah, because I don't like,
Yeah.
I don't like being up there by myself, and I ain't really got nobody to talk to. I talk to them for, but then I be wanting to, ask other
Okay.
people opinion or
Well, can
whatever.
I have a can I have a request if that happens? Can we not talk no more about politics?
Yeah, we could talk about other stuff, whatever stuff you want to talk. Just
I'm
have an open
asking
panel.
Tracy. I'm asking
Hmm.
Tracy if she's
Oh,
up
okay.
to it.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Okay, because you normally come back on later on, so we can catch her later. You better
Yeah.
listen. If she don't
I
show
want to talk
up,
about some cakes and stuff, some recipe for
listen.
some good cakes and stuff.
Is she
I already
not?
know
She
how to do
not a
pies.
moderator, right, Tracy? She not a
Uh-uh.
moderator.
Uh-uh.
So if you
I was
come
a
on,
moderator before. I said I don't need
okay,
to be no
listen to what I'm
moderator.
about to say, okay? So if you come on later on and her ass ain't in here, I'm blocking her.
And you blocking who?
Sheila,
Ah, what time? Let me know what time.
you got her. If you have a notification, you'll
Yeah,
see.
it come on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
she
seen when
normally
she
do
came
at
on.
least. Yeah, she normally do at least two a day.
Okay.
She just
All right.
don't do it long.
Yeah,
She say what she gotta say.
Okay.
We going back and
Okay.
forth in the chat. We having
Yeah.
great conversations over here.
Oh yeah. Because I'm
So
like
yeah.
I'm chilling here. When I'm home, I don't have nothing to do whatever. I don't even like going to the meetings because it's boring. So I could do everything online or whatever. Because there's not really no
okay,
issues I have to
all
address
right,
and stuff like that.
all right,
So.
Sheila and
Yeah.
Tracy.
Okay.
I
All
hope
right.
to
Y'all have a
see you
blessed day,
guys
and I'll see you
later.
later.
All right,
Everybody, in the chat,
All right. See
peace.
you later.
Okay. Bye bye.
thanks, Tracy.
Peace.
Okay. Thank you,
You
Tracy.
welcome.
All right, foot soldier.
You welcome. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I got an appointment this morning. I gotta get ready for. So I will talk to y'all later. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.